Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Chelmsford Forum up 495 North. Tonight, the Hawks are on the road to take on the Greater Lowell Nashoba Tech Vikings. Hawks 9-7, and Greater Lowell Nashoba is 12-7-1. The Hawks currently ranked number 20 in the Division IV MIAA Power Rankings. Moved up 3 spots in the last week. They've won 5 out of their last 6. So they're hoping to keep the good times a-rolling here with 2 games left in the season. And tonight against Nashoba Tech. And on Wednesday, Valentine's Day, will be at Naven Rink as the Hawks take on the Assabet Valley Aztecs for their second time around. And that will finish out the season. There'll be some games during the Central Mass tournament before the state brackets will start. And now the starting lineup. Introduced for the Hawks. Devin Morton starts at the blue line, centering that first unit. Joe Lozeritis. Jordan Souza will be on the wing. And Christian Stevens will be on the other wing. And Owen Anatowicz gets the start across the blue line from Devin Morton. And Wyatt Cutler gets the start in goal for the Hawks tonight. Starting at right wing for Nashoba Tech, number 6. I don't have a number 6. Number 2, Tom Sartell. 23 is Jaden Auger. Number 16, Kyle Bouvier. Cam Nagel starts at the other defense. And starting in goal, when I can catch a number, number 1 is Michael Dango. Can you see if you can find out who number 6 is for him? Todd Angeli performed the national anthem for tonight's game. This is the Coaches Against Cancer game for Nashoba Tech. The colors were brought out by the Air Force ROTC. And we're set to go. with our starting puck drop tonight, the Hudson Hawks and the Nashoba Tech Vikings. There's a number 6 on the Nashoba Tech starting lineup. We are attempting to get that. Only one on the roster that I do not have, so we're going to attempt to get that for you as the night progresses. Puck goes in quickly on Michael Dango, and he covers up. 11 seconds into the game, the Hawks with an offensive zone faceoff. It's going to be to the right of Dango. Lozeritis wins back to Stevens. Morton keeps it in at the point. Backhanded up the wall by A.J. Thiro. Ogier knocked off the puck. Now Souza, outnumbered going into the Viking zone, taken off his feet down in the corner. Puck goes into the stands. Face-off will be to the right of Dango. Now into the zone. Jack Donovan with the shot. It's caught by Cutler. Todd Angeli, the national anthem singer at the TD Bank North Garden, sang the national anthem tonight for us. Now Chamberlain with the shot blocker save. O'Malley tried to get the rebound, still in the air. And puck kept in on the far point by Nenadowicz. Back behind the net. O'Malley, quick shot out front by Edie. And Dango had to be quick to make the save. Face-off will come to his left. Hawks apply the pressure here in the first minute and a half of the game. Lewis from the point. Right pad save by Dango. Now Donovan into the zone. He's broken up. Puck sent to the wall by O'Sullivan. Now it's O'Sullivan with Lucina. To Nenadowicz at the point. Backhands it down low. Garrett O'Sullivan shoots it wide. Looks like Dango may be having some equipment difficulty. Keeps looking down at his right skate. Now Souza loses the handle, sent back towards center ice. Stevens tried to get it off the wall, advance it down into the corner. Now Stevens circles back toward the wall, throws it out front, and it's cleared away. Now the Hawks on the attack. Stevens with the wrister up high. And a score out front. Looked like Jordan Souza got the carom off the glass, got it past Dango. Shot by Stevens was high, went off the glass. And it looked like Jordan Souza able to tuck it home. 2:53 into the game. It's 1-0 Hawks. Now Edie dumps down into the corner, gives chase, mishandled in the corner by the Nashoba defense. Kept in by O'Malley, sent down low to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's backhander out front was cleared away. And the puck cleared out of the Viking zone. Icing will be the call. 11:25 left to go, first period. It's 1-0 Hawks.
Just one quick announcement. Tolerance to the mayor has to pictures of anyone who would like to. And also, $1 of anything that you buy at the snack shop will come to the Hockey Fighters Cancer Charity.
Puck driven behind the net. Pass out front looking for Garrett O'Sullivan. Now along the wall, Kyle Bouvier taken off his feet. Lewis ahead to the wing, center to Lucina. Lucina gains the blue line, spun around. Sent around the near side by Jaden Ogre. Now Lewis throws one toward goal and deflected off some equipment up into the netting. Face-off will be to the right of Michael Dango. Cody Katz wins the draw for the Vikings. Pass out front. Goes through everyone. Brody Simmons clears quickly back down low in the Viking zone. Jackson Ferreira. Chase from behind. Loses the handle. And it's Nenadowicz off the boards. And the puck the other way, picked up by O'Malley. He's going to swing behind Cutler. Puts it up off the glass, clears the zone. 9:50 to go, first period. Behind the net, AJ Thero. Vikings don't clear. Kept in by Chamberlain, backhanded toward the front of the goal through the slot. Intended for O'Malley. Sent back in by Chamberlain. O'Malley on the far side along the wall. Now Chamberlain on the backhand switches to the forehand. And a weak shot and a pad save by Dango. Now Lucina. Chamberlain on the forehand. Glove save by Dango. Lets the rebound go. Kept in at the point by Morton. And his shot redirected by Lucina. Keeping Dango busy here. Backhanded deep by Resendez. AJ Thero gonna ice this one. 8:18 to go, first period. Jordan Souza puts the Hawks on top, 1-0. 2:53 into the period. Face-off will come to the right of Dango. Stevens will take the offensive zone face-off. Won by Logan Betancourt. Stevens swings through the slot, loses the handle, picks it up again back in the corner. Up off the wall for Nenadowicz. Gives it back to Stevens. Stevens with the quick wrister Had Lozeritis in front to redirect. Puck is loose out front. Knocked away. And cleared away. Nanato's just going to give chase. Going to drift into the Hudson zone. And Souza takes Jaden Ozier down in front of the Hawks bench. Chamberlain sends it back in. Knocked down by O'Malley. Redirected. Puck loose behind the Viking net. Puck is loose. And O'Malley gets mugged. I think Salarina picks up the penalty for Nashoba. He'll go to the penalty box for roughing at 7:55 of the first period. Hawks on their first power play of the night. Pass out front. And the net off the moorings. Resendez was right there on the doorstep. Face-off will come to the right of Michael Dango. Stevens back to Morton. Back to Stevens along the wall. Morton, top of the circle. Puck bounces in front. Stevens tried to drive it through Dango from close in. Now Morton, saved by Dango. Puck is loose, and Jordan Souza gets pushed out of the crease. And Stevens goes down, no call. Looked like he was brought down by A.J. Thero. Alan Adowich into the zone. Shot was blocked by Thero. Stevens sends it down into the corner from the point, and it's cleared. 36 seconds left on the Hudson power play. 5:38 left to go in the period. Now O'Malley into the zone on the forehand. Saved by Dango. Rebound gathered back in. O'Malley on the draw. Won by the Vikings and cleared Wyatt Cutler. He's going to leave it for Luke Lewis. Cross-ice pass from O'Malley to Chamberlain. Chamberlain puts on the brakes, tried to get Edie on the break. And Dan Gregg is out of the penalty box. Vikings at full strength. And Nashoba ices the puck with 4:40 to go in the first period. Pete Conte, Ali Cassidy, and Aiden Souza tonight from the Chelmsford Forum, former home of the University of Lowell hockey team. Some nice accommodations up here at center ice. And puck caroms off the wall. And Cutler's going to cover it up. Had Salarina on the doorstep. Quickly off the face-off, Kyle Bouffier gets a shot from the top of the circle, and that's caught by Wyatt Cutler. We'll do this all over again. Bouffier down into the corner. Puck taken away by Lewis. Pass out front, bounces over Bouvier's stick. And it'll be icing this time against the Hawks. Kept in at the point by A.J. Theriault, and that puck is caught by Cutler. Quick shot. Stopped by Cutler down into the corner. Pass out in front of the net. No black jersey there to get it. Now Lozeritis. He's got Stevens. Lozeritis tried to go 5-hole, and Dango covers that one. Going to be Lozeritis on the draw for the Hawks. He's between Souza and Stevens. Puck kept in by Morton. Sent it down off the stick of Souza down into the corner. Pass from behind the net into the skates of Stevens. A.J. Theriault took it the other way, got the shot on Cutler. Puck back down in the near corner. Pass out front. No black jerseys there. There was 3 of them in the corner. Now Ottawa gains the zone. Goes for Stevens. And a shot in on Cutler, and he holds on. 2:52 left in the period. Shot off the face of Ryan Walsh. Fanned on the shot. Here comes Toby Eady. Behind the net. Picked up by it's not Chamberlain. O'Malley. O'Malley, long rebound. Pad save. Dango, rebound again. Chamberlain. And Dango holds on. I tried to say O'Malley. I got tongue-tied. It was Alley's fault, I think. 2:28 left in the period. O'Malley on the draw. Left it there for Chamberlain. Chamberlain couldn't get to it. It was taken away by Ryan Walsh and cleared. Icing the call. Glove down by Lewis. Delayed offside. Hawks need to clear. Alcina gets it back to Nenadowicz. And now Alcina gives it to O'Sullivan, makes a move toward the slot. He's taken down. And Nenadowicz delays. Backhander in by Resendez. And Kupulacina couldn't get good wood on the rebound. And the puck goes in on Cutler, and he goes on. Off the faceoff, spun around the near side. And it's Stevens, puts on the brakes. Loses the handle, has some help down in the corner by Lozaritis. Lozaritis out front, got his own rebound off the side of the net to the left of Dango. Nearly made it 2-0 here, 1:13 left to go in the period. Backhander from out front, rebound goes wide. And it's going to be a Hudson penalty. Going to be Joe Lozaritis for cross-checking at 13:56 of the period. Lewis up off the glass on the face-off. Stopped by the skate of Kyle Bouvier. And Lewis gets another shot and sends it the length of the ice. 52 seconds left in the period. Jaden Over swings it down behind Cutler. Sent the other way by Lewis. Nenadowicz. He can't clear, but Toby Eady sends it the length of the ice. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Hawks shorthanded for the next 1:10. And a big slapper goes wide, and it's icing against the Vikings. Face-off will be to the right of Dango. Maybe one more time in this period. Up the near side, Jack Donovan down to 3 seconds. He loses the handle. And the buzzer sounds, ending the first period with through one here at the Chelmsford Forum. It's the Hawks 1 and the Vikings nothing. Second period set to get underway. The first period goal has been changed, given to Christian Stevens. It made it 1-0 Hawks at 2:53 mark of the first period. Now through center ice, Ryan Walsh doesn't get the shot off. Puck drifts down behind the net. Kept in, top of the circle, shot again. That time by Jack Donovan. And the Hawks able to clear the zone. Jaden Oja. Pass through the slot. Saved by Cutler. And he gathers in the rebound. Pass went right through the doorstep to the near side for Donovan. Jaden Ozier on the draw for the Hawks. Hawks clear the zone. Lozoritis applies pressure at center ice. Now Stevens gives it to Souza. Souza clears it in, and it's sticked away by Dango. A pass out front, and a score by Jordan Souza. Minute 17 into the period, Jordan Souza buries one. Great pass from behind the net by Joe Lozoritis. And it's 2-0 Hudson. Hawks off to a quick start in this second period as well, just like the first. Quick shot through the crease, all the way back to Lewis on the near point. And cleared up off the glass. Lewis is going to send it back in. It's delayed offside as the Hawks needed to clear the zone. Picked up by Nenadowicz. Up to Resendez, and Resendez hesitated just a fraction of a second, and Lucina was in offside. Opening moments of the second period. Jordan Souza gave the Hawks the 2-0 advantage on the pass from Lozoritis. Edie runs in at Ryan Rurak at the blue line. Looks like Edie got the better of that. Morton across the point. Shot in, goes wide of Dango on the stick side. Edie pushes it down into the corner. O'Malley there to gather it in. Puts on the brakes. Loses Rurak, pass out front. And Chamberlain couldn't get the backhander off. Now Chamberlain's going to go behind the net. Taken away by Mrzowski. Stopped just outside the blue line by O'Malley. Say that 5 times fast. Devin Morton to Souza, gives it to Lozoritis. Lozoritis gains the blue line, swings wide, pass out front, looking for Souza again on the return. Brady Simmons clears for the Vikings, and icing is the call. Cats couldn't catch up to it to save the icing. 11:35 left in the second. Opening moments, 2-0 in favor of the Hawks. Stevens on the draw. Puck frozen on the dot. Lewis keeps it in at the point. And fired to the opposite side. Nenadowicz to Lewis. Tipped out of the zone by Stevens. And knocked the rest of the way by Jordan Souza. Lewis in on Dango. Loose puck at center ice. Viking slow to get up. Brian Bradley makes it to the Viking bench. And the shot in on Dango, and he holds on. 10:39 left to go in the second. going to be Garrett O'Sullivan on the draw for Hudson. Jaden Ozier wins the faceoff. Puck just down near Cutler. Morton, first one there to get it. Kyle Bouvier on the forecheck. Keeps the puck down low for the moment. O'Sullivan, nice move on DeBona at the blue line. Now straight up, Ozier with the shot, and Cutler's going to catch it and hold on.
Just a reminder, we'll be doing jump and puck at the end of the second period. There's still a couple pucks left for you to purchase if you'd like.
Faceoff's going to be the right of Cutler. O'Malley on the draw for the Hawks against Cody Katz of the Vikings. Off the wall, Donovan's shot on Cutler, sticked aside. Now Lewis goes up the wall for Edie. Edie tried to get O'Malley busting out of the zone, went ahead, and the carom was picked up by Chamberlain. And Edie fires deep, takes the stick around the neck. Cam Nangle sends it up the near wall for the Vikings. They don't clear. Chamberlain blocked by Nangle. And just out of reach of Owen and Otterwich. And it's going to be icing against the Hawks. Face off to the left of Cutler. Back into the tech zone. Yeah, going to have a penalty. Hudson's going to go on the power play. .6:21 of the period. He's going to go against Ryan Walsh for hooking. And Hudson's on the power play. Saved by Dango. And we're going to have another Nashoba penalty. .15 seconds after the first one. Now A.J. Thero goes in for interference. Time of that penalty, 6:36 of the period. 5-on-3 for the Hawks. Pass out front. Gets past Souza and Otterwich. Nudged by Stevens down into the corner as he's taken down. Lewis with the one-timer, had plenty of time to settle that. Lozeritis give and go with Souza off the side of the net. Now Lewis to Lozeritis. Long pass for Otterwich. Back to Lewis. Lewis on the forehand. Pad save Dango. And a score by Stevens over on the far side. I think they forgot he was there. His second goal of the night. So Nashoba Tech will get one back. .7:33 the time of the goal on the power play. Christian Stevens puts the Hawks up 3-0. His second goal of the night. Lucina. Resendez at the blue line on the forehand. Saved by Dango. Not sure he knows where it is, but he gets the whistle. .40 seconds left on the Hudson's man advantage. Lucina, line pass back to the point, gets past Morton. And on the forehand, the crossbar by Bouvier goes up into the netting.
I missed the last goal, so I got this like shot I edit that and then like the celebration after.
Wrist shot by Bouvier up off the crossbar.
I know, but well, I'll just edit it.
Edie. Ahead for O'Malley. O'Malley slows it down to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the wrister. Stopped by Dango. Cleared by Nashoba. The pass out is intercepted by Kyle Bouvier. Now it's Bouvier out of the corner. His shot wide. And the Vikings back at full strength. Out Chamberlain sends it deep. Hawks will get a line change. Nanadowicz off the boards. Ozier takes the carom. He's on the forehand, up over the crossbar and glass. Kept in at the point by Cam Nangle. Now Stevens. Pass to the center. Knocked down by DeBona. Simmons. Cross ice for DeBona. Can't hold on. Quickly the other way. Looks Nanardowicz. Takes that one all the way to the end wall. Never really got a shot off. And the redirect by Lewis on the Morton shot. And just a flurry of activity. Dango ties that one up. 5:01 left to go in the second period. Hawks winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Looking to make it 6 out of 7 here to end the season. One more game left. Wednesday night at the Naven Rink against the Assabet Valley Aztecs. Hawks 6-0 winners over Assabet. Back on the 3rd of January. O'Sullivan going to take the draw against Jaden Ozier. Ozier wins the faceoff. Backhands it around to the opposite corner. Mrozowski clears it for icing. Nashoba Tech sits in second place in the in the Commonwealth Conference up here in the Lowell area. Pass out front. Lucina shoots it wide. And it's cleared. Morton, cross ice for Nenadowicz. To hit for Resendez. Resendez takes the shot, and Dango makes the save. Hawks sit at third place in the Russell Conference. They have overtaken Northbridge. Hawks are 6-4 in league play. Northbridge 5-2-1, and they are behind Blackstone Valley, who's at 7-2, and the St. Paul Knights at 6-1-1. And another shot by Chamberlain, and Dango ties that one up. Dango's going to sleep good tonight. O'Malley on the draw for the Hawks. Drifts out front. Chamberlain has a shot, and puck is still loose. Looks like the net may have come off the moorings. If not, it was a very quick whistle. And this one iced by the Vikings. .343 left in the period. Behind the net, O'Malley. Edie knocked off the puck. Sent back into the Viking zone. Edie sends it down. O'Malley on the forecheck. Now Morton takes it off the wall. His pass intercepted, but the loose puck picked up by O'Malley. Drops it for Souza. Souza on the forehand. His shot partially blocked by Ryan Rurak. O'Malley behind the net. Tied Souza's hands with the pass. And Brady Simmons broken up by Nenadowicz. Got a great play. Stevens, pass out front. Actually, that was Luke Lewis that got the puck back in possession in the Hudson zone. Great defensive play by Lewis. Nangle sends it to the near side for Thero. And Thero takes the long shot in on Cutler, and he holds on. 2:16 left to go in the period. 3-0 Hawks. Off the face-off, shot by Bouvier goes wide. Turnaround shots in by Bouvier, saved by Cutler. Pass through the crease. Resendez can't clear. And Nangle puts one in on Cutler. He holds on to that one. 1:44 left in the period. Ogier wins it back for Bouvier's shot is deflected wide. Now Edie gets it for Chamberlain. Chamberlain's shot goes off the skate of Thero. Pass in front. Puck just rolled outside of the post. Back for Nenadowicz to Lewis. Lewis off the wall for O'Malley. O'Malley gains the blue line, swings wide, looking for someone out front, takes it behind the net. And Chamberlain had the stick lifted from behind, couldn't get the shot off. And Nenadowicz with the steal. Chamberlain, his shot deflected into the corner. .32 seconds left in the period. Now Lozeritis got Stevens to his left. Lozeritis takes a shot. Dango with the blocker save. And the second chance for Souza is stopped and the net's off the moorings once again. Going to be a Nashoba penalty. .14:48 of the period. Morton, his shot off a stick down into the corner. And the buzzer sounds, ending the second period. We're through 2 here in Chelmsford. It's 3-0 Hawks. Third period set to begin. Hawks with the 3-0 lead will be on the power play for the next minute and 48 seconds. Hit start the third period. Stevens works toward the middle, taken down, and a delayed penalty. .11 seconds into the period, Brody Simmons goes to the box. Be 5-on-3 for the next minute and 24. Stevens back to Nenadowicz. Sends it down into the corner for Lozeritis. Up top, Nenadowicz works his way toward the middle. Back to Lozeritis. Tried for the one-timer, fanned on the shot. Gonna set that up again. Lozeritis on the half wall, backhands it up top for Nenadowicz. Works his way toward the middle. Near side is Stevens. Cross ice again for Lozeritis. He gets the one-timer, and Dangle holds on. .51 seconds left on the A.J. Thero penalty. He went off for cross-checking at 14:48 of the period. Lozeritis down low, one-timer by Nenadowicz is wide up off the glass. Lewis doesn't keep it in. Now Lozeritis reloads, works toward the middle, loses the handle. And Lewis sends it down towards Edie into the corner. Lozeritis. And Otowich, Lozeritis again. Lozeritis with the shot. Off the post. On the glove side of Dango. Now Lewis centers. Stevens kicks it back to the stick. 3 seconds left on the first penalty. Puck loose out front. Stevens, what a shot. Oh, the save by Dango. Stevens was looking to go up high. Did get it up high enough as Dango caught onto that one. Some good chances on that power play for the Hawks. 5-on-3, you should have some good chances. 18 seconds of power play time left for the Hawks. Lucina backhands it toward goal. Is wide off the backboards. And cleared by Kyle Bouvier. And Brody Simmons is released. Resendez in the corner. Looking for Lucina out front. Blocker saved by Dango. And up off the glass. And Otowich gives chase and icing against the Vikings. Hawks' only penalty of the game back near the end of the first period was Lozeritis' cross-checking penalty. The only time that the Hawks have been penalized tonight. Long shot in, rejected by the stick of Dango. And Bouvier slowed down at the blue line, pass out front, and it was tipped in the other direction. No icing on the play. Nangle back to get it. Now Nangle up off the boards. Puck back in for Nenadowicz. And it looks going to be icing against the Hawks. Lozeritis wins the draw. Out behind the net, Cody Katz tried the centering pass. And a shot by Stevens is wide. And a possible 2-on-1 there with Lozeritis. Thought he was going to send the puck back toward the middle, give it back. Now here's a break again for Stevens on the backhand. Goes off the side of the net. Simmons loses the handle. And Morton sends it back in. Bouncing puck. Stevens couldn't gather it in. Katz with the shot. There's the Hawks the other way, 3-on-2. Lozeritis with the shot. Just inside the blue line. Easy pitch and a catch for Dango, and he's going to hold on. Hawks moved up 3 spaces in their power ranking last week. Started the week at number 23, finished the week at number 20. Now Jaden Ozier ahead, saved by Cutler. Shot was taken by Kyle Bouvier. Now out of the corner. Shot by Donovan. Karam's behind the net. Kept in on the far point. Now Lewis ahead for Resendez. Resendez on the forehand, gathers it in, shoots it wide on the glove side. Kept in on the near point by Lewis. Softly out of the zone that time. O'Malley up the far side. Centers it for Chamberlain. Chamberlain's wrister goes wide. And Lewis intercepts the cross-ice pass. Chamberlain, blocker save, Dango. And the Vikings ice the puck with 8:56 left to go. It's going to be a 50-shot night for the Hawks as Dango seeing a lot of rubber off the face-off. It's Edie with Dango with the blocker save that time. Now DeBona loses the handle, gives it up to Nenadowicz. Nenadowicz eludes the check. Now O'Malley to Nenadowicz. Nenadowicz sends it down into the corner for Edie. Edie for O'Malley, steps out from behind the goal line, tries the wraparound. And Dango covers it up. Face off on the near side down to our left. Cooper Lucina will take the draw for the Hawks. Won by Katz. Up off the boards, DeBona into the zone. His wrister sticked aside by Cutler. Pass to the point. Leaves the zone. Rurak couldn't hold on to the pass. Now Lewis straight up the middle. Backhand pass for Lucina off the mark. And a shot by O'Malley caught by Dango. As Lewis is taken down in front of the Nashoba net at the end of the play. Lozeritis between Souza and Stevens. Face off back to Lewis. Pass down low. Lozeritis tried for the redirect and went down into the corner. Lozeritis around to the near side. Try to get it back for Morton, and he does. Morton chops it back in. Souza for Stevens, and that's the hat trick for Christian Stevens. .7:27 of the period. Christian Stevens, his third goal of the night, assisted by Jordan Souza. Puts the Hawks on top 4-0. Be an offside at the Nashoba blue line. Bless you. And the puck cleared into the Hudson zone on Wyatt Cutler. He's going to hold on. 7:02 left to go in this one. Might be time to warm up the bus. Another dominant performance again so far. Still 6:50 to go, but another dominant performance by the Hawks. A delayed penalty and a goal. Jaden Ozier. And the scorer's table gets to ring the foghorn. Eight minutes, 20 seconds into the third period. And Jaden Ozier gets the Vikings on the board. 4-1 in favor of the Hawks. 6:23 left to go. Lewis gets it to center ice. Stevens loses the handle, and the puck in on Wyatt Cutler. Face-off will be to his left. DeBoner on the draw, wins it back to the point. Taken at the blue line. Stevens saved by Dangle, long rebound. Cleared out of the zone by DeBoner. And Souza takes it off the sideboards. Chance for the Hawks to get some fresh legs on the ice. Puck golf towards center ice. And Lozeritis, last one to come up. Resendez will go in his spot. Lewis swings it around near side for Nenadowicz. Tried to get it ahead for Lucina. Lucina catches up to the loose puck. Drops it for Garrett. O'Sullivan through the crowd. Looked like it got Lucina in the back of the leg. There's going to be a penalty on the Hawks. Going to go against Kupalacina. Some confusion there who that was going to be on. Kupalacina still shrugging the shoulders, not sure what he actually did. The penalties for interference came at 10 minutes of the third period. And Nashoba Tech is going to take a timeout. As Lucina it looks like he's getting an explanation. Good for the official. gets the penalty for interference. He was more involved in that play than anybody. He got the shot in the back of the leg in front of Dango. What a lengthy discussion down there. You don't see that very often. So, second infraction of the night committed by the Hawks. First one back in that first period. This time Cooper Lucina will go to the box for interference. Cleared off the faceoff by Lewis. The length of the ice. Kyle Bouvier sends it up to the blue line, and play gets stalled at center ice. Icing will be charged to Nashoba. Brody Simmons loses the handle. Gave it for Bouvier. Bouvier had it taken away. And O'Malley with the hit on Bouvier. Separates him from the puck. Puck is loose out front and cleared away by Lewis. 1:05 left on the Viking power play. Long shot in. Picked up by Lewis. Lewis can't clear. But O'Malley sends it the rest of the way. 3:45 left to go. Hawks still with the 3-goal lead. Jaden Oja to center ice for Bouvier. He tried to get into the zone. Was intercepted by Lewis. 25 seconds left on the Lucina penalty. And net off the moorings. This is one of those rinks where the net doesn't stay where it's supposed to stay. Oja loses the draw. O'Malley got knocked off the puck, tried to send it deep. Now Kyle Bouvier goes up off the wall. It's intended for Simmons. And sent back in. Hawks at full strength. 2:47 left to go. And O'Malley spun down on the half wall. Shot by Bouvier, blocked by Lewis. Gets it behind the net. And it's sent the rest of the way out of the zone by Cooper Lucina, just out of the box. Now Stevens got Lucina. Pass was deflected. Kept in by Lozoritis. Now Stevens turns, sends it behind the goal. Lozoritis forechecks down in the corner. Chipped back in by Nenardowitz. It's sent back out of the zone by Katz. Hawks reset, 1:52 left to go. Hawks with the 3-goal lead. Puck goes deep, picked up by Morton. Morton swings it around to the half wall for Stevens. Stevens can't clear, kept in by Katz. And Stevens again picks it up. Long pass, cross ice. Can't connect with Souza. Picked up by Dan Gregg. Now Stevens into the zone, broken up. And icing against the Vikings. Hat trick for Christian Stevens tonight. Had a goal in each period. Had a power play goal in the second. Dan Craig spins it around near side. Kept in by Lewis at the point. Goes in on Dango and he covers up. Had Chamberlain bearing down on him. 1 minute exactly left to go here in the third. The Hawks on the verge of winning 6 of their last 7 games. 4 seems to be their magic number this year. Not too many games where the Hawks have gotten more than 4 goals. Down to 49 seconds. Face-off just outside the Greater Lowell Nashoba Tech zone. Picked up by O'Sullivan. Carried into the zone. And sent up over the glass. Resendez near wall. Lucina off the skate of Donovan. Carries back to center ice. Sent back in from the face-off dot at center ice on Dango 20 seconds ago. Now down to 6. And the buzzer sounds. The Hawks have won 6 out of their last 7 games. And they'll improve to 10-7 on the season. Christian Stevens with the hat trick tonight. And Jordan Souza with the other tally. Final score from the Nashoba Forum. Hawks 4 and Nashoba 1 for Ali Cassidy and Aiden Souza. I'm Pete Conte. We'll see you Wednesday night as the Hawks take on the Assabet Valley Aztecs at the Naven Rink on Valentine's Day. Good night.